Check me out now. Return of the smooth operator. Shotty on repeat. I say sleep later. This another favor. Consider me your neighbor. Lost a lot of fam in pursuit of the paper. She gon' catch the vapors when we slide by. The way I speak my mind, it's like I peak my prime, but I ain't close. I cruise through the night air. Fantasy a dream. Real world is a nightmare. Like Claire battling the brainless. Learn to live shameless. Talk about me a lot, but claim that I'm nameless. You aimless. So I'ma style on them. They washed up. It's a rap. Throw the towel on them. Gaining miles on them. Otakus for the win. Tacos, it depend on the mood that I'm in. Like Finn when it's time for adventure. This some new blue. Get ready to enter my mind for a few. Come and take a ride with the crew. I'ma show you how to recoup days lost when you vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Yeah. About time to regroup. Fly, got my eyes on the view. Never hear lies, only truth. Realize why they vibe with the blue. 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 Vibe with the vibe with the sky. Wait, you know the rest. I'm blessed. I see you frontin' like you ain't impressed, but I still get requests. I'm playing Zelda on the GameCube. I quit spamming my music. Don't ever try forcing the links. That's a high rule. The wind waker, Mother Nature on my side too, controlling the elements. Go and check my avatar. I'm arrows ahead. Get the point. Moving forward. The battle scars accumulated over time are reminders of what I went through as a minor, but made me a grinder. The trees broke down for this loose leaf. If life's a game of death, I'm Bruce Lee. Ooh wee. Lose sleep on the regular, trying to get this word out. Then I crash nebula. Wish I had a very odd parent, maybe two, but it's cool. Everybody pays dues. Now it's time to make moves. Granny didn't raise me to lose. Think I'm in the mood for a cruise. Wanna ride? Come and vibe with the blue. Come 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 vibe with the. Check this out, y'all. I'm back spazzing like the elderly. Worth of my cousin Beverly. Never swear away from the truth. Just ask Heather. Be weather, be tripping. Starting to control like our destiny. Always give you the best of me until the death of me. My weaponry is a paintbrush. Hush, don't tell my secret. They get a hold of it. If you leak it, get it. It's cool. Got you covered though, look. But let me get back to that cool-ish, loose-ish. Why they still lying? They don't do this bad at board games. Whole world clueless, selling they soul for Roof Chris. Who's this honored fella? Need a sliced extra mozzarella. Crew fly, let God propellers. Humanity born like they don't trust fun. Why you dodge the teller? You don't know, but my odds are better. Life's a gamble, depending on who holding the cards. You can start living at large or it's bon voyage. Charge it to the game. Me and you ain't the same. I'm thinking bigger pictures. Why you still shrinking the frame, ever blink in the rain? It helps when your eyes dry. Mob with the bright minds. Think you funny, wise guy? Midnight marauder with a new tribe. Tired of the fake. Come and vibe with the blue sky. Come vibe with the blue sky. Why do you try? We get them high. Take them high. What I do, come vibe with the blue. Come vibe with the blue. Pass what up? Vibe with the. Wise grass only greener when it's fertilized. Gave them truth in these songs, they prefer to lies. Destiny beautiful, adrift in her purple eyes. You can't see me, you Stevie. Wondering how I reach more evolutions than Evie and make it look easy. Dream on, yeah. Dream on, dream weaver.
What is up, Earth's mightiest subscribers? This your boy Ernie Blerd. Without fear, we're back in the goddamn building. What's good, people? We are back in this bitch. Carter, how you living?
Yes, I'm living good. I told you before the show started, recently got a new trade to read since the show is coming out, and I've been talking so highly of it. We got that that first Invincible compendium, and in 2 days I'm damn near done with 48 issues, so we got to get the next one.
Oh shit.
And it is 10 in the morning my time, and I'm drinking apple juice.
This man is drinking apple juice. He ain't shit.
Apple juice.
He ain't shit. I ain't shit either, because you know what I'm drinking right now? Drinking sweet tea out of SmackDown cup.
I don't know why that's so nasty. You get a nasty award for that one.
Dude, look.
You
that's
get
about as southern
award.
as it gets. It could only be more southern if it came out of mason jar.
No, it would have been worse if it was a raw cup, but it should say it was Attitude Era raw cup.
Oh damn. Lord, no, I ain't got no Attitude Era raw. I'm about to say, I got a raw cup. No, but I ain't got no Attitude Era raw cup. Oh, but no, man, what's going on, everybody? Who all up in this motherfucker? Hold, let me see what's going on.
Man,
hold on.
We got the boy LJ Brown, R. Callie.
Oh,
Who
shit.
else we got there, Lord? R. Jack. Hello, sir. Geronimo Smith. My peoples, how are you?
I see Rain Deb Joy's up in here.
Mm-hmm.
The COBY.
David Mendez. Hooty-hoo. What up, man?
Man, what's good? Thunderbolts Entertainment. What's up? Yeah. We in here. That's right, goddammit. We up in this bitch.
Yes, we are.
What you gonna do about it? We in this. We in this bitch. I don't know why I had to go into like a combination of John Witherspoon and Bernie Mac, but yeah, hey, it is what it is. Let's see here. Bum. Man, we got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of shit going on. Not really. Actually, I take that back. That's a lie. Really, there's not a lot going on. I don't want I'm lying to y'all. We do have a lot, but not compared to usual. The usual, it'd be like 20 different news stories going on, popping off all at once.
Yes.
And just, yeah, but that ain't it. That ain't it. We ain't got to worry about that. But, I will say here, let me see something real quick. Cause actually, I just found something that is really interesting.
All right.
I found something that is really interesting, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Already?
But apparently they finally showed what J. Jonah James like actually J. Jonah on camera in the Miles Morales game.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that is a thing, though it's not like a full on like. You don't really get to see a full look at him though, because like he's basically in a costume. He's in a Santa costume. But I just thought that was interesting. They're like, "Ooh, hey, you first look at J. Jonah Jameson." But no, anyway, point of the matter is we got some stuff to talk about today. Oh my God, all roads. I feel like all roads lead back to the Snyder Cut. All roads keep bringing my black ass back to the goddamn Snyder Cut.
Hey, man, leave that cut alone, man. It was real. So now people can shut up. It was real. That's the one thing I love about the Snyder Cut is so many people, man, there is no Snyder Cut. It's not real. I mean, it's coming out, though.
Oh, no. That shit happening. That shit happening. Man, what's up, Absolute Venom? How you doing, pimp? DeMarco Langston up in here. I see you up in here. Brother man. Fifth flow? I forgot you got a hold of 4 fingers. So here's the thing. Lord, we about to talk about this nastiness. So what we got here, for those that have been keeping up, those that have been paying attention, and see, this is how I know the Snyder Cut fanboys are really about that bullshit. Y'all think I hadn't caught, y'all think I haven't noticed. But remember when Suicide Squad was coming out, it was like, oh, nah, man, fuck Jared Leto, man. He ain't shit. That ain't my Joker. That's not my Joker.
Yeah.
Now look at them. Now they're excited.
I mean,
Zack Snyder's bringing back Jared Leto to play the Joker in Justice League. Here's the big question. Why? Why do we need Joker in a Justice League movie? Okay, first off, here, let's talk about it this way. Why do we need Joker in a Justice League movie that's supposed to be about the Justice League going up against Darkseid or whatever? Not Steppenwolf. Like why do we need it? Why do we need it? And the Jared Leto version of him, most of all, like I can understand motherfuckers got hyped. They said, oh man, dude, guess who's coming back to play Joker? Man, Joaquin Phoenix, man. He come back, he gonna play Joker in the Snyder Cut. Man, it's gonna be lit. Man, I'd have been like, all right. I fucks with you. I'll fucks with you. I'll give you that. But you talking about Jared Leto? The hunka guy? Him? The dude who basically was like, the dude who was basically about to pimp his girlfriend Harley Quinn out to Common and then got mad? Hey,
he didn't want no beef. He didn't want no beef, man.
Oh, God. I swear to God, man. Look, and they gonna get mad.
I got it.
What you got?
I gotta raise my hand. I gotta say something real quick.
Go ahead.
I didn't have that much of a problem with Leto's Joker. It was
Look, his mama, he came saying that shit with a straight face.
It was different. I will say it was different. I looked at Jared Leto's Joker more so like I looked at the Jokers from Batman Beyond.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm following you.
It was something different. It was something that we've never seen that version of the Joker before. Tatted up, grilled. I do remember, like during interviews when Suicide Squad was going to come out, a lot of the castmates said that he was in character and he would send them like packages and stuff, and it'd be like dead rats or something,
used
some
condoms,
random ass
shit.
fucking.
Dude, that nasty motherfucker. That
like,
ain't in character. That ain't nothing funny about that.
Yeah, I mean that's his version of the Joker. I will say, like, my favorite part with his Joker was when he broke Harley out in Suicide Squad, and he's just like, "Come on, baby!" Like, or he's just screaming and hollering, laughing, shooting the fucking minigun that was missing everybody when everybody on the roof should have been killed. But I digress from that point. It was different.
You know what? I'm gonna fuck with you.
Okay.
I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna tell you the one part of the movie I actually thought Jared Leto's Joker was alright.
Okay.
The part now, even though the scene didn't have much to do with him, had more to do with Harley Quinn than anything else. But the scene where they were showing where Harley Quinn jumped into the acid, and he was like, I will give you that. You know what? Okay, I tell you what. The scenes with Joker that work for me are the ones where he's with Harley Quinn. The ones where he's by himself, bad. Bad. Ones with Harley Quinn,
the one,
great.
The one scene by himself is when he's asking his little minion like where she is, and then he lays out with the guns and bullets
guns,
all
everything,
around and knives and shit. That was dope.
I did like that. I like that
scene you're referring to. That scene you're referring to where she fell into the acid, because I like that scene because you could clearly tell if you go back and you rewatch that scene, he was gonna leave her ass.
Yeah, no, he was gonna leave her. He was like,
fuck. And then fuck. And there's a deleted scene for that movie, to where she's trying to plead her case to be with him, and he's just like, I'm not someone you're with. I'm an idea. There's a deleted scene with I'll find it and send it to you. It's a really quick thing, but it's a little. I will say, like, the stuff with him and Harley was great. It was different. My whole thing was, okay, Jared Leto's Joker is going to be in Justice League. Who's to say it's going to be a big scene, though?
Well, no, it's not.
Because I think people forget, like, everybody was excited when they saw the trailer for fucking Suicide Squad, because everybody was going to be like, Batman was going to be in it because he was riding on top of the Lamborghini and all this other bullshit. But, like, Batman wasn't in it like that. Batman had, 2 scenes?
Well, you remember they remember the Deathstroke. There was Deathstroke footage that was shot early on in the Justice League's production. That test footage they were doing for Deathstroke that was nothing like what we saw in the was it a post credit? Can you even count that was it a post credit? I can't remember. Justice League's a fuzzy movie to me. Anyway,
the post credit scene for Justice League was Deathstroke.
Okay, so yeah, it didn't look anything like what we saw in the movie itself. It was something else entirely different. Now, here's my thing. So we've got Jared Leto coming back to play Joker, which, you know what? I want to make a case for him. I'm going to make a case for it. You know, the only way Jared Leto's Joker works for me?
Okay.
And I was actually hoping that maybe if they would have actually made the Batman movie that was supposed to be like in DCEU canon or whatever.
Continuity. Yeah.
I was hoping that they would have revealed, because we saw in what was it, Batman v Superman, that apparently Joker had already
the Robin suit.
Right. The only way this shit would have worked for me if they would have went to Jason Todd round and said, "Oh, this is just Jason Todd running around pretending to be Joker." I'd have been like, this makes sense. This makes sense to me.
Okay.
Jason Todd had lost his whole ass mind. He's out here grilled up. man acting like a mob boss. All right, I'm with it. If you'd have told, look, at the end of the movie, they'd reveal, you know what, this ain't really the Joker. This is Jason Todd. He's out. He got hit with that crowbar.
I mean, honestly, that's how I kind of looked at him. That's why I say I don't mind his Joker, because it was something different. Who's to say that was the original?
Right.
That could have, especially when we got shit like the 3 Jokers running around here. Who's to fucking say that's not some random motherfucker that's just like, that's just one of them. That's just one of them.
Man, what you said. Now, here's, okay.
Since we got the comedian, we got the killer, maybe Jared Leto's is like the Project Pat one. With
Project,
the grill in his mouth.
Project Pat, look. No. Lord, we got Project Pat Joker out here. That's gonna be the next thing. You'd have just spoke that in existence. You know what's gonna happen now. Issue 3, the final issue of 3 Joker's gonna come out, and then we're gonna find out that the new Joker, the one Joker to rule them all, is gonna be Project Pat Joker.
Oh man.
Blame Carter that this shit's happening. Y'all blame him. Y'all don't come to me. Y'all don't come to me and say, Blerd, why'd you speak this in existence? No, you blame that motherfucker right there.
Nah, I'm just a brother drinking apple juice, man.
Look, y'all gonna make me put on the Morgan Freeman voice. For those of y'all who still want to do business,
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Shoot that motherfucker right there.
That sounded so nasty when I heard him say that in that movie. Like, I had to pause it and rewind it because it sounded so nasty when he said, "Shoot that motherfucker." I'm like, wait a minute,
Dude, I was like, dude, Morgan Freeman don't talk like that.
Sound like that.
Man, which one of y'all put a gun to Morgan Freeman's head, got him talking like this?
He had to give it. They gave him bonus. They gave him a bonus check for saying that shit like that because it sounded so nasty when I heard it. Just like, ugh.
Look, wait, yeah, but here's my thing though. Here's my beef though. Here's my beef with it though.
Okay.
Is that shit made me have Kerry Washington face. Yeah, Kerry Washington doing that thing.
That is a gorgeous woman, but when she wants to look a little nasty.
Oh yeah, dude,
like,
every time.
Kerry Washington is gorgeous. When someone says we need you to emanate some emotions, like she will go from gorgeous to Dead by Daylight real quick. And it's
dude, look like the Hag.
Terrifying. Man.
Dude, I ain't gonna lie, y'all gonna make me spit sweet tea all over all this. Dude, I almost spit sweet tea across 3 different monitors.
Man.
Wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. We got us a super chat in here. Yeah, super chats. Lifeblood, I'm telling you, of the channel. Says,
yes,
Absolute
absolutely.
Venom. Gots to go get him. I'd be good if Jason pulled a Batman Who Laughs, where after he came back, he killed the actual Joker that became the new Joker. I wouldn't be against it. It. That's kind of my whole thing. That's kind of my whole thing with like the DCEU Joker. Like I'm telling y'all, when they first showed pictures of Joker, and then they started showing us a little bit of the trailers, hearing about what Jared Leto was doing on set, I was like,
yeah,
okay. Maybe this ain't the real, because everybody's like, this Joker's garbage. No, I was like, maybe he's like, I don't know. Maybe it's Jason Todd. Maybe it's not the real Joker. Like that's kind of where I was going with it. But whatever. Dude, my guy Absolute Venom. Gots to go get him. Man, thank you for that $4.99. I can't know. Thank you for that $4.99 super chat, my brother. Wow. This is what happens when you don't sleep.
And then we got another $2.99 super chat from him again. Saying one that had me like, that ain't Morgan Freeman.
Look, wait, not my Morgan. Hashtag not my Morgan Freeman. Oh,
goddamn. I hear it in my head. Now, I hated that scene because I don't think I've ever heard Morgan Freeman curse in a movie.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. But, have you ever seen, there's an old movie, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a movie with Morgan Freeman and Christopher Reeve where I think Morgan Freeman's playing a pimp. And I'm pretty sure he cursed in that movie. However, I'm not 100% certain of that, so I'm not gonna bank on it. But
I don't want to see Morgan Freeman as a pimp.
Dude, I'm telling you, the movie is real. I'm telling you. Here, let me see. Morgan Freeman.
Don't find it. We got more super chats. We got.
That man said don't look for it. He said don't look for it. He said don't look for that shit. It's called Street Smart. That was the name of the movie, Street Smart. Morgan Freeman plays a pimp, and it is. Hold on, let me look. Just because I have to. If I have to know what it is, then you guys got to know what it is. If I gotta have the image of Morgan Freeman as a pimp, oh, dude, I'd found some choice pictures. From this shit right here.
I'm gonna look right at chat. So y'all got to see that shit. all I got to do is click a tab and go on Discord. I can just look at Blerd. I ain't got to look at that shit. I don't want to look at it.
He's
I don't want to look at it.
Look, that's him right there. As a pimp. That's a pimp.
Nope.
That's a pimp
Pisses
named
me off
Morgan
is how I
Freeman.
want to click the tab just to see.
That is a pimp named Morgan Freeman right there, y'all.
See, now I want to click the tab just to see real quick, but
I'm just saying.
Mm.
Look, that's a pimp. He a pimp right there. Look, he got the gold chain on. Oh wait, I got another one for you. He getting ready to shake he getting ready to shake one of his peoples down. Look, boom.
Look,
That motherfucker like, hey, you got my drugs? Yeah, I have my drugs. Well, you better get busy getting my drugs.
Oh no.
Or you better get busy dying. Oh, goddamn. I'm dead. Anyway. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take y'all. I don't mean to take y'all down this damn wild ass road that ain't got shit to do what we talking about. But I'm just saying, Morgan Freeman was out here a whole pimp. He was a whole pimp. And not just a pimp. He was like one of them nasty pimps. He was one of them pimps that, hold on, wait a minute. I want to see if I can actually find this shit. I want to see if I can actually find this right quick. I want to see if I actually find this shit. There was
Geronimo Smith is in the chat saying a pimp named Joe Clark.
a pimp named Joe Clark. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Don't fuck lean on me up for me, man. I almost kicked you. I almost banned that. See, you almost got the comment timed out. Don't do that.
Look.
Don't ruin Mr. Clark, bro. Leave Mr. Clark alone, bro.
Do you know the school alma mater? do you know the school song? Sometimes in our life, that ain't the school song. Dude, why y'all gonna make me go watch Lead on Me after this?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
y'all gonna make me go watch Lead on Me.
Leave Mr. Clark alone. I got see Geronimo Swift got to go. He got to go. I'm sorry.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Boy, you got to go in the hole for that comment. Oh my god. My hand is on the button. Oh,
look, wait a minute. This man. Wait. This man. Wait, I got one bow. Look. You want to see some ugliness? You want to see some ugliness? You really want to see Morgan Freeman in a whole new light? Here, wait a minute. Y'all, I don't even mean to do this to y'all like this. I don't even mean to do y'all like this. Look at him. Look at him, goddamn.
What is that?
This man got gold teeth in his mouth. Look at him. He got the gold teethuses in his mouth. Woo! Look, you know what? You know what he about to ask? He about to ask Superman, do you know the school song? Do you know the school song?
While sucking that gold tooth.
Look, you know the school song, baby. Don't be singing that Lean on Me shit. I want the real one. But no, I'm sorry. Anyway, the movie, yeah, Street Smart. If you've never seen it, it's actually a really good movie. It's actually a really good movie. Like it's the one time you will see Superman look uncomfortable. This man looked like he just look. You know look. I'm gonna be problematic. I'm gonna be problematic. Check this out. That look on Christopher Reeve's face. Morgan Freeman just told that motherfucker that Richard Pryor was going to be in Superman 3. That's what he just found out. That was the moment that Superman found out. Christopher Reeve found out that Richard Pryor was going to be in Superman 3. There you go. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Got him. Anyway, by the way, y'all, we got 119 people in here, 17 maybe, because I called it out. Please, if you could, tickle that like button for your boy. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I would much appreciate it. It would make me happy. You know what it would do? It would actually make it so I don't have to go out there into the living room and tell my daughter, who is 5, that her father is a failure. Please, go out there right now, hit that like button, goddammit. By the way, we got more super chats to read. Oh, God, I'm so dead off this shit, dude. I ain't mean to go down this road. SFC Cape Killer with a $2 super chat says, thought Black Joker 5G brother should have dreads. You know, Joker with dreads, that kind of reminds me of the Joker from, what was it, The Batman? Remember the Batman cartoon?
Yeah, when he had the fucking drunk monkey fighting style.
Mm-hmm. That's what it reminds me of.
Mm.
I mean, hey, we wouldn't have seen it before. Yeah. But no, Absolute Venom, thank you for that $2.99 super chat. SFC Cape Kill, thank you for that $2 super chat. We also got another one from Absolute Venom. Got to go get a $4.99 super chat. Says, why Morgan Freeman look like he trying to play a pimp named Slickback? Oh, and then we got Reggie Simmons coming through with a $5 super chat. Says, because pimping ain't easy. Hey, it's true. It ain't. Wait, what was that? What was the skit from Dave Chappelle? What was it? What was the skit with Dave Chappelle where they had the Do You Know Black People? They were doing the game show, and they asked the question,
Yeah.
Is pimping easy? And then then like one person said no, and they were like, the motherfucker's like, that's correct. And then the other person was like, yeah, and they were like, oddly enough, that is also correct. That's we look. Hey, we got the Purple Lord Leo Anansi in here with the $7 super chat. Says, "Call me Batman." Hey, I will call you anything. Give that super chat. Thank you, my guy. Much appreciated. Well, let's get back to it though. Jared Leto ain't the only motherfucker that's coming to the Snyder Cut. Yeah, we know that Deathstroke.
Yes.
Deathstroke, Joe Manganiello, the man himself. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not only we get nasty ass Jared Leto coming back. Look, Jared Leto, look, Joker that looked like he ain't bathed in 6 months.
Man,
no. We also getting Joe Manganiello. I'm not gonna lie, I like Joe Manganiello as Deathstroke, even though we really didn't get to see him do shit. We didn't really get to see him do
him and other things that we didn't. But I liked it, but then I didn't like it. But the reason I didn't like it is more so just a thing with me, and that's just because we've been seeing Manu Bennett play Deathstroke on Arrow for so many seasons, and then like there's a part of me that's like, well, I liked him as Deathstroke. He did his thing on Arrow. Then there's another part of me that's like, kind of want Ron Perlman to do it because of fucking Teen Titans. But then when I see Joe Manganiello in the full gear, I just, for whatever reason, I got vibes of Christopher Priest's Deathstroke run that got a bunch of fucking awards, and just everyone loves that book.
Oh, great book.
Yeah, so seeing that he gets to at least reprise his role in some respect, that's a good look for me. But like at the end of the day, like I said, it's like same thing I say for Jared Leto. It's the same thing I'm going to say for Joe Manganiello. It's just that it probably won't be a big role because the fact that he was saved for an after credit scene probably means he's not doing a whole lot. But it's
yeah.
If it can open this is the thing that worries me about Snyder Cut, and it's just that we have all these people coming back. We have everybody reprising these roles that we didn't think would come back. Now we got Ben Affleck apparently is coming back to do some reshoots and shit like that. I'm really excited about that myself because I loved Ben Affleck and that Bruce Wayne Batman dynamic. I loved them in both roles. But why do this if this is only not to make any kind of comic pun, but why do this if it's just a one shot?
Well, here's my thing. Excuse me. My problem with all this is that okay, so let's go ahead and bring this round two. Guess who else is coming back? Amber Heard.
Trash can.
Mira herself.
Yeah.
Which okay. I have to bring this up. Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
Who is the champion of the disenfranchised. He's the greatest director in the history of superhero movies. This is per Ray Fisher. Zack Snyder is supposed to be a champion of the disenfranchised and stands up for those who have been wronged. However, he is perfectly fine bringing back a woman who beat the shit out of her husband. So let's just go ahead. So yeah, we look. I'm gonna look at Zach and be like, "This you? This you?"
Yeah.
He bringing back Amber Heard. Amber Heard.
Like it still upsets me that like she's still getting roles and other things like that. So I'm like, we really just sweeping that shit under the rug like that.
Look, let me tell you something. The second I saw it,
y'all still go, man.
Dude, the second I saw it, just look, all I can hear it already. A litany of booze. Litany of booze, man. Just because here's my thing. Not only did she beat the shit out of Johnny Depp, but then she lied. She lied about it, falsified police reports, and then not only that, made him out to be the one that was beating her ass and then putting fake bruises and scars and shit on herself to make it look like he was the one that was beating her ass on the regular. Meanwhile, then the tapes come out. The fucking tapes come out. Yeah. And then this bitch, she's sitting here belittling this man. And here's the thing. Johnny Depp, this was during the Me Too era where everybody was getting canceled. Motherfuckers getting canceled left and right. And this man's livelihood was affected. People were legit like, no, get Johnny Depp out of the Fantastic Beasts movies. He's a woman beater. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and then they ended up they reboot all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and he is just nowhere to be found. Like that's what tripped me out, to be perfectly honest, because the tapes came out when they were still doing Aquaman stuff, like still promoting that movie heavily because it was still getting a bunch of good reviews. But those tapes came out, and like even on the tapes, you can hear her say, "No one's gonna believe that this is getting done to you. Nobody's gonna believe that I'm abusing you and this, that, and the third." But
dude,
they came out and that shit legitimately just got swept on the rug. No one talks about it. She's still getting roles.
Yeah, so dude, they swept that shit quick.
What?
Well, wait, hold on, what is it? Harley Davidson said, "Drop that Price is Wrong" sound blur. Here, you know what? This is for all of DC and Warner Brothers for bringing that bitch back. Y'all hold that L.
True.
Hold that L, my guy. What was it? I'm dead. Throw the whole mirror away.
Man.
I thought Karen privilege was something. That Atlantean privilege, though. Shake my head.
Man.
But no, that's the thing, though. They're bringing this bitch back. But yeah, okay, let's address this. You're bringing back these people for these reshoots. Remember Zack Snyder said there would be no reshoots? That everything was done? And then slowly over time, we've been noticing, wait a minute. Now there are reshoots. They are bringing people back to shoot more scenes. Wait a minute. They are spending money to do new special effects. I thought all this shit was already done. And the next thing
remember the one thing that he did say was that I do remember like there weren't going to be any like reshoots like that, but there was like stuff they had to do with like putting effects in scenes or CG and stuff like that. So that was like the first millions of dollars that they got. Originally, it was just to add effects in. I thought that was just going to be the end of it. And if we're getting what again, that goes back to my question. If we doing reshoots again for your version of the movie.
Wait, for the movie that was already reshot.
Yes. Yes. So like my thing is, don't y'all kind of think this, like, even though a lot of people may not have liked that film, throw Joss Whedon shit in the trash like that, because at the end of the day, that's what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Well, not only that,
that's what you're doing. You may not like it. He may be a trash human being with all the Ray Fisher stuff that has come out, but you still paid him to come out with what you wanted.
Mm-hmm. A movie by committee.
This is what you wanted. You know, with the fucking Batmobile driving around a red sky and some random fucking Russian couple that flashes pushing on a pickup truck. This is what you asked for.
But
yeah, now you paying to get Jared Leto back. Jared Leto ain't cheap. Ben Affleck ain't cheap. Amber Heard ain't cheap. Why we again? We're doing all this for a one shot.
And here's the thing: this ain't no reshoots. This a whole new movie.
Yeah.
This a whole new movie. Do you feel
for that shit to be 1 hour episodes and it's 4 hours long? Yeah, dog. This is a new movie. This is a new movie. This is a new movie with people we're never gonna see in these roles again. Maybe we might have to. I think we're gonna be forced to see Amber Heard in another Aquaman sequel. Of course, you're gonna see Ezra Miller and Ben Affleck in the Flash movie. So I'm really excited about that. But you're not gonna see Joe Manganiello no more. We're not gonna see Deathstroke ever again.
Look, they gonna reboot that shit. Next thing you know, they gonna have a whole ass. You know what? They gonna bring that motherfucker from Titans in. They gonna bring that motherfucker from Titans in and play him.
Hey, that would be cold though.
Oh no, I like that motherfucker.
Oh no, about him. Slave in that show was kind of legit.
Oh no, that's the best Deathstroke I've seen committed to celluloid, committed to film in ever. And no shade on Joe Manganiello because he never really got a fair chance. But the dude that's playing that motherfucker on Titans, shit, that motherfucker cold.
Yeah. So
he got the voice and everything. That motherfucker sound like a psychopath. Here, I want to put some respect on his name too. Hold on, wait a minute. Here, let me see some. I want to put some respect on this motherfucker's name. Hold on. Who playing this motherfucker?
Esai Morales. I think that's how you say it.
Let me see. I think you are correct. Here, let's see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Esai Morales. Yeah. Either way, that motherfucker was cold.
Yeah.
That motherfucker was cold. Look, you know, we just gonna call that motherfucker Morales. E-Dog. Because that motherfucker was cold. When that motherfucker literally just, I was like, dude, where was this Deathstroke in the DCEU? Like where, like in the movies? Look, because I was like, this is the motherfucker from the comics. Yep. This is Deathstroke from the comics. Fuck that shit. This is the same Deathstroke. Like, this motherfucker was so cold. This is the same Deathstroke that would have had Robin tripping for a whole episode. Look, having PTSD and shit, thinking he captured, thinking he get tortured by Slade. This the same Deathstroke.
See, and I always said that was the Manu Bennett. That was the Arrow Slade. He gave me the Teen Titans vibe because he was more of a master manipulator before he put that suit back on, and then he turned into just your typical video game character. But yeah, Slade from Titans is like, I didn't even like Titans. Didn't.
Hey, dude, he was putting hands on
Hawk and Dove snorting lines left and right, and then you see Slade come in. Slade putting hands on everybody. Slade was a pastor that was putting hands on his congregation. Slade putting work on everybody.
Look, let me tell y'all, look, y'all, if y'all ain't watched season 2 of Titans, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all sleeping on that shit. Y'all are sleeping for real on that shit. The season 2 of Titans, this motherfucker right here, cold, blooded. Look, Titans low-key recreated the episode of Teen Titans where that motherfucker, where Robin was tripping, but they just switched it from being Dick to being Jason Todd. This motherfucker had Jason Todd in his feelings. Oh my God, I love it. And then I love how tactical he was, because that's the thing we don't get to see about Deathstroke, is that Deathstroke, we haven't really seen him on live action pull up on actual superpowered people. And on this show, he pulled up on a whole ass Donna Troy and Starfire, and he wasn't scared. Like, he put paws on him. He put paws on both of them. Look, had Dick Grayson in his feelings, had that man have to go and find himself. That man, look, had Dick Grayson, made Dick Grayson have to go on sabbatical. Had this motherfucker acted out of character. Come on now. Y'all need to get with it, man. Look, I'm telling y'all, they about to put this shit on HBO Max. If y'all got it on HBO, if y'all got HBO Max, y'all need to treat yourself. I don't give a fuck what y'all think about Starfire. Y'all need to watch that show, because that show, and I actually think they did better with Starfire on season 2 than they did on season 1. They gave her something to do. They gave her shit to do, and I actually appreciate what they gave her to do, because I don't even want to say who they bring in. I don't even want to say they bring in, because it's just that good. It's that good. It's just that good. The show has so many connections to the comics, it's ridiculous. Like, the movies ain't giving the comics as much respect as the TV show is. And that's funny considering what we're talking about. But no, the reason why all this is hilarious to me, though, is that Zack Snyder, because we're doing the Snyder Cut, we're making a whole new movie. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. This ain't no reshoots. This is a whole new fucking movie. They threw the baby out with the bathwater. They just got a whole new movie. Whole new baby, whole new movie. Here's the thing that's funny about this. Guess whose names have been removed from the Snyder Cut?
Allegedly.
Oh, wait. Here, I gotta hit the button. Allegedly, according to the Hollywood Reporter. Again, I want to hit the button one more time. Allegedly, Jeff Johns and John Berg will not receive producer credits on the Snyder Cut. They're not going to get them, supposedly. Now, I find that interesting. Now, this is probably more to do with the fact that they have no say in what's going on with Snyder Cut, because this is his cut, and typically, when in a director's cut, producers who produced the original version of the movie typically don't get credits. Yeah. So this isn't really that big a deal, but some people think that it's because of the drama between Ray Fisher and Jeff Johns, John Berg, and Joss Whedon. That's what some people think. However, I don't think it has anything to do with that. But if it did, I want to revisit my previous statement. If you took if you allegedly took Jeff Johns' name and John Berg's name off of producer credits because of the allegations between them and Ray Fisher, then I ask that you remove Amber Heard. Because if we are really going to sit out here and act like we are trying to be the virtuous ones, then we probably shouldn't have whole-ass husband beaters in the movie. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm not saying it's the same thing. I'm just saying, if you're going to do it, you need to keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there. But whatever. And as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of this, like, man, I don't know. Carter, do we really need a Snyder Cut? Do we really, at this point in time, need a Snyder Cut? Do we need... Because this is a dangerous trend. And you know what, Carter? You, like myself... LJ Brown also brought up a very good point. Ezra Miller got to go because he choked a bitch. Ezra choke a bitch Miller. That's still a thing. So can we just look at this the same way we used to look at GameStop shit? The video game industry. Oh, we're going to put out a broken game.
Okay.
We'll fix it with a patch.
Okay.
That, you see where I'm going with this? I feel like movies are now like, well, we put out a shitty movie. You know what we'll do? We'll do some reshoots and we'll fix the movie later. That's what motherfuckers are going to start doing. We're setting a dangerous precedent. We already allow it with video games where it's like motherfuckers like Bethesda, and yes, I will call a fucking name because Bethesda is coasting on Old Glory. They coasted on that goddamn Skyrim that's been on every platform from PlayStation 3 to the Xbox 360 to PC. The shit's been on... I'm surprised motherfuckers can't play the shit on their phone. The shit's on Alexa. You're going to be able to play that motherfucker on a goddamn refrigerator, ice cube, temperature gauge soon. Y'all just wait. But the motherfuckers are coasting off that old Fallout 3 and Skyrim. That's the motherfuckers they've been coasting on for the past, 10 years? At least in the case of Fallout 3. Almost 10 years. For Skyrim, next year will be 10 years. And guess what? When 10 years pops around, they're going to put out an anniversary edition and put the motherfucker on PlayStation 5. Dude, get that shit out of here. Y'all put out broken-ass games, and then you say, oh, we'll just fix it in a patch. They knew Skyrim was broken on PlayStation 3. They put the motherfucker out anyway, and they didn't patch the shit. The game-breaking glitches that were happening in that game that were running roughshod on the PlayStation 3 platform, they didn't fix those motherfuckers till a year later. And I know because I counted. I was playing that motherfucker on PlayStation 3. Motherfucker was so broke, I threw the game out. I threw the motherfucking game out and then went and got the PC version.
Yeah.
So, there you go. Have fun with that.
Okay, so I mean, you can say the same thing about one of your passion projects right now, which is Dead by Daylight. Because on release, that game was.
Oh no, you can say it. It was doo doo.
Man, like that shit's been out like 3 years, and there's still some shit in that game that they haven't fixed from the day it came out. But to answer the question of do we need a Snyder Cut, honestly, I think we do. Just because I've always been someone who put this person's vision out. Plus, I mean, like we've seen now, I will say, anytime that we've seen director's cuts and things like that in any kind of film, it's with shit that has already been shot and already been edited and already had everything that was done to it. It was just taken out of the movie. The one thing that comes to mind is just because I finished watching that sequel last night, but Blade Runner had like 3-4 different fucking versions. And the original Blade Runner, I was watching 2049. But the original Blade Runner had several different variations, and it was, I don't think they really even added more stuff. Well, when I say add more stuff in, I just mean more reshoots or effects. There was shit that had already been done that was just, then it was put over here, and then it was put over here, and then it was put over here, but then this part was taken out. So considering what happened with Snyder, that's the one thing that I always go back to. when it comes to the Snyder Cut. It's just like he had to step away to go do this, go handle personal things. And then the film that we got was not the film that was being shot. They basically used a horrific thing that he had to go through to do the movie that they wanted to do. And the movie that they wanted to do was Hot Dog Water. So the fact that he's able to get his vision out there now, I'm down with it. I'm cool with it. Will it make the movie better? I mean, you're never going to change the mind of people who think that Man of Steel and Batman v Superman are the greatest goddamn superhero movies that ever came out in the history of man. You're not going to change those people's minds.
Oh, God, no.
You know what I'm saying? So they're never going to be the ones. Because, like, here's the thing. They're already working on a new movie. I don't even know if you know this because you don't probably keep up with that shit because you didn't give a fuck about that movie, but I somewhat enjoyed it. But they already got the Snyder Cut. If you all have been paying attention to Twitter, now they're working on the David Ayer cut, fucking Suicide Squad. Because now David Ayer is coming out saying that looking back on that film now, there was some stuff I would have liked them to do and just all this random shit that he never said originally. Originally, main thing he kept saying was, this is my vision of the movie that's on the screen. But now you fast forward because he saw that Snyder got his bag. Wait. That bullshit ain't what I want to do either. That shit was whack. So now that's what all those Snyder Cut people are working on now. They're trying to get David Ayer's movie to come out because now he's saying that I was trying to toe the line is what he said basically, and just that I didn't want to come out and say that, you know, that this wasn't the film that I wanted because he, I guess, didn't look at himself like he was big time. He didn't want to be like a Josh Trank when it came to Fant Four Stick. Oh, you know what I mean? So, you know, he just wanted to more so toe the line, get that movie out there, secure his bag. But now that Snyder stuff is coming, that was my bad. There was some shit that I would have liked to have been in there. So now everybody's doing a fucking Ayer cut. That one, I don't give.
I really
sit
don't.
Down over there. Sit down over there. Okay, go sit down. Pick up them Legos and go sit down. Honestly, but just going back to your point, do I think the new Snyder Cut? Yes. Do I think it should have gotten to this point with all these fucking people? No, I don't think it should have gotten to this point. Am I gonna watch it? Yeah. I just got to figure out how I'm gonna watch it, just because I can't stream for 4 hours. You expect me to rewatch Justice League for 4? Who they think they talking to right now? I'm not gonna sit down for fucking hours, but yeah, I think we do just to have his film that he wanted. Give him that. I think he deserves that. But again, at the same, the fucking reshoots though, it's like now I think you might be doing a little bit too much. Now I think he's just like, okay, I don't need anything. I just need money to finish these effects and stuff like that. But you mean if you got $6 million right there, could we go get Amber? There was this one thing that I didn't get to finish. You have another 12. I see that 12 right by your foot. I kind of wanted to bring Joe back in here. He said they're not doing that True Blood spinoff that he was going to be on. Can we bring him back? You know what I'm saying? So the fact that they doing all that, I think is a little bit fucking extra. Just put the fucking thing out and shut up.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. So what's next? After the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad, are we gonna go back and do a Snyder cut of Sucker Punch? I didn't get to do everything I want to do with Sucker Punch. I want to reshoot the movie. And
there's nothing he needs to do to that fucking movie. All the fucking hentai waifu boys, they got more than enough lotion. That fucking.
Wait. What about Doom? What about Doom with The Rock? Can we get the director's cut of that?
Snyder do that movie, or are you just being nasty?
No, I'm just being nasty. Can we do Doom?
You get nasty awards left and right. That motherfucker said Doom.
Wait.
Ugh.
What about Aragon? Y'all don't remember that one, do you? Aragon, the movie that was trying to get that Lord of the Rings movie.
Watched that movie. I'm so happy I never watched that movie.
Look,
because I always confuse it with motherfucker Lord of the Rings, but it had something to do with dragons apparently.
Yeah, it's a movie about dragons and whatnot, whatever. Oh, I got one. Can we get the Halle Berry cut? Can we get the Berry cut of Catwoman? Huh? Can we get that? Can we have that now? Oh, here, I got another one. What was it? What was that? Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Can we get that one? Can we get that one? Can we get
LJ Brown and everybody else in the chat right now that gives me shit every episode? Y'all better light his ass up right now. Y'all better light him the fuck up. This is gross, is what he's doing right now.
Oh yeah, this is bad. Oh no, I'm going straight. I'm going straight for the ugly ones. I'm going straight for the ugly ones.
He didn't even keep it DC. I was gonna say, what you gonna say, like a non-boring version of Wonder Woman? Like that would be interesting. But you being nasty. All right, Callie, I'm finna go ahead and put you in the hole right now, just for reminding me about that Prince of Persia movie.
Prince of Persia, oh goddamn! Not Prince of Persia.
You got to go right now. I'm sorry. Whew,
he said, not the Prince of Persia.
He got to go.
Look, now, wait, Prince of Persia.
Reynolds cut of Green Lantern. Yeah, see, you got to go, man. See, I'm not playing with y'all. I'm done. No. I have not slept. I'm not playing with y'all today.
Look, here's the thing, though. Prince of Persia with no Persian people in it. He said, look at the reboot of Steel. Wait, can we get the Shaq cut? Can we get the Shaq cut of Steel? Oh, Lord. Carter ain't here for it. He ain't here for it.
I got to go. The producer's cut of see, and all I've been doing is deleting comments. Absolute venom. What about the producer's cut of Dragon Ball Evolution? I'm just gonna go ahead and put you in timeout off rip. I'm sorry. All I've been doing is deleting comments. But that right there, no, you got to go. You got to go down there, Sabretooth, and the rest of them. You got to go.
Wait a minute. Goddamn. No. Wait a minute. I'm dead. Can we get the James? Hey, wait. Can we get the James Wong cut of Dragon Ball Evolution? Good Lord, Jesus Christ! Why? Why does anybody want that? You know, I just thought about. I just realized that movie killed that director's film career. Did you know that? The man who directed Dragon Ball Evolution, James Wong, he has not directed a stitch of a movie since.
That's fine.
Now, he's done some television. But he has not done a stitch of a movie since Dragon Ball Evolution. Make you wonder. But anyways, this Zack Snyder should be having me fucking. I'm dying. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what? Let's get into some positive news. Did you know that here, we're gonna skip around a little bit. So, okay. The rights to Power Rangers is in a weird place. The rights to Power Rangers in a weird place. Technically, Hasbro owns the rights, but there has been some talk that Hasbro and Toei are not going to be working together in the future on future Power Rangers related things. So, like, what that means is,
I did read that.
yeah, like basically, instead of adapting the Japanese series that Toei comes out, they're just gonna, I guess, create new shit. I don't know how that's gonna work, but apparently there is a new Power Rangers movie that's in development right now. This movie, and I don't know how I feel about this, but basically, yeah, this movie is they're gonna be teamed up with Entertainment One, and supposedly they're going to be doing not just movies, but they'll also be doing TV projects and things of that nature. And the gentleman, Jonathan Entwistle, who is the guy who was behind the Netflix series I Am Not Okay With This, and it's the end of the fucking world. That's who they are bringing on to, I guess, kind of oversee this project. Now, they did release a statement about this, basically stating that Jonathan has an incredible creative vision for his iconic and hugely successful franchise, and his hands down the right architect to join us as we reimagine the television and film worlds of this property. He is talking about Power Rangers. Across our slate, we are looking forward to working with the most talented storytellers as we take on Hasbro's rich fan-favorite brands and build entertainment universes around them, with Jonathan Entwistle adding that this is an unbelievable opportunity to deliver new Power Rangers to both new and existing generations of awaiting and adoring fans. We'll bring the spirit of analog into the future. Harnessing the action and storytelling that made this brand a success. I'm looking forward to working with the teams at E1 and Hasbro. Together, we can't wait to share more Power Rangers with the world very soon. Now, I have thoughts. I didn't see this as the end of the fucking world. And I watched a scant, small piece of I'm Not Okay With This. And I'm not gonna lie, was not terribly impressed.
Okay.
Now granted, I will openly admit that the show This Is Not Okay is not for me. It is not a show that is geared towards a grown-ass man. So that might be half the problem. It's one of those situations where, and I'm often really quick to point these things out when I recognize them, but there are some pieces of entertainment that are not meant for specific audiences. It's not to say that particular, like, people that are not of that audience can't enjoy them, but the chances of them enjoying them are usually lower. And that's kind of what happened with some of those properties that I mentioned a minute ago. It's like, I'm sorry, but I'm a grown-ass black man, and watching a TV show about some teenage girl, little teenage white girl learning she's got superpowers is not a thing for me. Like I'm just like, no, I'm not here for this commentary. I've seen this before. You know what I would rather do? I'd rather watch Stargirl. Because at least then I know I might see Jakeem Thunder. I might see Jakeem Thunder. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, it ain't for me. And I'm not saying that's all that show is. I'm just gonna be honest. It's not for me. My wife, who is white, she loves it. She thought it was a great show. But yeah, once again, she's white. My teenage non-binary gay stepchild thought it was fantastic, but once again, they were the target audience. But I was not. And I literally sat there. I sat through 1.5 episodes like this. Like, you know what? You know how, like, there are shows where, yeah, they're like you like, Carter, have you ever, like, had you're with your significant other and they're into something that you're not into, but you're trying to spend time with them, so you watch it with them anyway, you engage in this thing with them anyway. I try and do this with my wife sometimes. And my wife, admittedly, she will tell anyone who asks that she has poor taste in entertainment. Matter of fact, when I walk in the room, no, she'll tell you right off rip. Matter of fact, to the point, she will walk. Like, if I walk into the room, if I walk into the TV room, and she's watching something, it doesn't matter how engaged she is in it. She will immediately hand me the remote, and she was like, "You can change it," and I'll be like, "Is this a trick question? Are you setting me up? Are you trying to get divorced? Man, Kuza, what? Ooh, I see that motherfucker in here. Kuza, what's good, G? What's good?" That's my guy right there. Y'all give Kuza some respect. God damn it. I just realized he was in there. I see you in here, Jose. I see you in here. God damn it. I see you, motherfucker. What's good? But by the way, both NSA Jose and Kuzuji, go check out my peoples on Twitch. Same names. Kuza's awesome, funny as fuck. Jose, talented as fuck. Y'all go check him out, show him some respect on Twitch. God damn it. Okay, so, but all that was in aid of saying, my wife will literally just hand me the remote. She will hand me the remote and just be like, "No, you can put on whatever you want to watch." And, like, I'll be like, "But babe, you were into this." Like, okay, case in point. She was watching Anne of Green Gables. Like, the reboot of Anne of Green Gables. And I remember sitting there. I was like, what? Like, I walked here, I sat down, she was watching shit, and dude, I sat through 2 episodes of that bullshit. And, like, you know the question, she was like, "You have a look on your face." She's like, "What are you thinking?" And I said, "I'm thinking the same thing that I always think when I watch movies set in this time period. Where are all the black people?" I was like, I haven't seen one Negro in this whole show. I want to know where the black people are. I'm just seeing this little redheaded white girl running around. I mean, I know this is her show, it's her name, but I'm just saying, I ain't here for it. I'm not here for her little problems. I got real problems.
Some situations like that happen. Like, my question is always a little bit hurtful when I ask it, but my question is always just, "You like this shit?" Like, that's just always my question. Like,
look.
Like,
well, no.
on the couch, you be in the file right now.
God damn, I almost choked to death. But no, I mean, but can I be real though? Can I be real though?
Please.
Like, it's one of those situations where I want to be optimistic, and I know we got way off in the weeds there, but I want to be optimistic about this Power Rangers thing. But y'all know me, I love Power Rangers. Dude, the butthole cut of cats. Oh Lord, the butthole cut. Cats, dude. Y'all know they just put cats. I think they just put cats on HBO Max.
Just put it on HBO Max. Yep.
I kind of want to watch it just to see how awful it is.
I'm good.
I'm just saying.
I'm so happy I did not update my credit card so they could charge me for the next month. Because as soon as I saw that Cats was on there, I said, "Yeah, I'm not watching that shit, dog." Just lost a subscriber. Just putting that nasty movie on there, dog.
Dude, look, damn. Look, wait a minute. Like, wait, with them creepy ass cats. With Jason, was it Jason Derulo that's in that movie?
Is he?
I think it is.
Elba's in it.
I think it's, wait, who?
Idris Elba's in it.
No, but I think Jason Derulo is in that movie. Like I remember seeing. I know that Idris Elba plays like the evil cat. I guess I'm assuming. I don't know because he's black. He's a black cat. He's got to be the bad guy, right? No. But no, I think I want to say I saw Jason Derulo somewhere connected to it in some way, shape, form, fashion. But that's not what is important. Oh god, it's just so bad. Anyway, point of the matter is that I don't have any faith in these new power. Like, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I don't have any faith in this. Is because the people who are in charge of Power Rangers have no fucking clue what they're doing. Not only that, they are mistreating the people who have been working with them. I actually I've learned some things in the last week that made me a little upset. I got to hang out with the Hyper RPG YouTube and Twitch channel this past Monday.
Yes, you did.
Which, by the way, go check them out. Go check them out on Twitch. Go check them out on YouTube. Awesome people. But a lot of people may or may not know this, but they are also responsible for the Hyper Rangers. The RPG and you know, I think they even got used. A lot of the stuff that came from like Shattered Grid technically came from Hyper Rangers. And
because didn't they get like the cast from Power Rangers to do that?
They got some of them, and
I feel like I saw a stream of them to do some of them.
They got okay. So I think the guy who plays Bulk, I know he was involved. And I think the person who played Skull was involved, and I think Black Nerd Comedy might have gotten involved, and there was a lot of shit going on there. But
but I do remember them having some of the cast for the Hyper Rangers, and I think they made them canon.
Yes, they did. They made them canon, and apparently since then they haven't fucked with Hyper RPG since. From what I've heard, from what I've been told, even though they're using their ideas. But whatever. And yeah, so I don't know. I got questions. That's all I'm saying. I just got questions. I wonder sometimes, you know. But you know, moving along. Marvel's out here.
Yes.
Marvel is out here, man. I'm proud of them. Let's see here. This one, they okay. So actually, we're gonna skip this because this one technically is something I don't care about. But Blerd.
Yes.
We all know Mahersh.
Yeah.
Well, that motherfucker gonna be playing Blade in the MCU in Phase 5 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And Marvel put the call out. Apparently, the Hollywood Reporter, according to them, they say that Blade is one of multiple upcoming films looking to increase black representation, not only in front of the camera, but behind it as well.
Yes.
Another being MGM's Sammy Davis Jr. biopic. That's going to be produced by, is it Lena Waithe? Or is it Wythe?
Yeah.
I never understood how to pronounce her name. Anyway.
It's Waithe.
It's Waithe? Okay. I had it right first time then.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, the Mahersh starred Marvel film is searching for screenwriters, though no specific names have been mentioned as of yet. But Marvel has put the call out for black writers, for black screenwriters to come and work on this film. Now, I do also want to point out, I was scrolling through Twitter and saw Donnie Cates raising his hand. I was like, hold on, sit down. I was like, Cates, I'm gonna need you to sit down for a minute.
You know what? It's funny you said that because I saw it as well. And just as quick as he raised his hand and wanting to do it, he immediately put that hand the fuck down. Just it would be really cool. Like if a person of color did this film, and every single comment that was on his tweet about, well, does it really matter? Shouldn't it just matter if it's just a good story by anybody? No,
It matters.
I want a black story.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want a
That's
black story.
Mhm.
I don't know why I was about to start emulating the voice of a character from the D&D thing I've been doing on Thursdays lately, but I was about to be like, I want a black story.
That's the one thing that was everybody's argument on Twitter was, well, it shouldn't really matter if it's a black person writing the story. It should just matter if it's a good story. That was the main argument when people were like, yeah, we would love to see Donny Cates do this. He did Venom and he wrote Thor. Let's see him do a Blade. And then he himself, once he realized the game, was just like, no.
He read the room.
Yeah, read the fuck out of it. Like, he saw that mix-up coming and blocked before the move came out. Like,
damn.
he saw it. So
he's like, man, these combos coming.
Real quick.
Well,
the only black I want to have anything to do with right now is King in Black. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Look, next thing you know, we're gonna find out next week. Next week we're gonna find out this motherfucker's like, yeah, actually, I'm gonna step away from the King in Black. But I mean, no, we got a lot of talented black screenwriters out there, people who can write. Like, honestly, I would. Okay, let's be fair here. Can we be fair here for a second? I think this is perfectly fair. Think about it. Okay, I'm actually gonna look this up. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that, okay, David S. Goyer has written, if I'm not mistaken, the majority of the Blade films. If I'm not mistaken. And this is a whole ass white dude. Okay, so we got 3 Blade movies written by a white man. All I'm asking is 1 written by a brother or a sister. Somebody of color, somebody that ain't white. I'm sorry, it just is what it is. Because here's the thing. What was it we talked about before about how, like, you can take a good script. You know, a good script doesn't necessarily guarantee you're going to make a good movie. But a bad script is pretty much guaranteed to make, like, that's where a movie fails at the writing stage first. A movie can fail spectacularly at the writing stage. And it's virtually impossible to make a good movie off a bad script. It is like, I just say, and first and foremost, let's also point out the fact that David S. Goyer just ain't shit. So yeah, I would rather see a black screenwriter, and I see a lot of people bringing up Misha Green. Yeah, here.
Cut the check.
That'd be interesting.
Marvel, call the motherfucker. Lovecraft Country is some of the hottest shit on television right now. Call that motherfucker. Call her right now. Y'all got her number? Call her. I guarantee you, if she wrote Blade, that movie would do numbers. Because here's the thing. I see folks trying to say, oh, it doesn't have to have a black writer. But here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie, one of my biggest problems with the Blade movies is that I felt like Blade, in a lot of instances, David S. Goyer was just writing Wesley Snipes to be Nino Brown. Like, he wanted him to be, like, he basically had to have the whole, like, oh, I'm the cool, stoic, black superhero who occasionally gets ghetto every now and again. And it's like, okay, that's cute for, like, one movie. But then it kind of became a thing. It became a trope. Like, Blade became a trope in and of himself. And it's like, you know what I would love to see? I would love to see Blade written by someone who actually has some fucking melanin in him or herself, and see how that character is actually properly represented and worded and talked and spoken. Because I'm sorry, white people just don't know how to write black people in a way that is 100% natural. Now, yes, there are some white people who can write black characters and make them sound natural. That's fine. Because let's be fair, Lovecraft Country is based on a book written by a white dude. Let's be fair here for a second. Now, yes, it was adapted to screen. This motherfucker said, Gillis said, Blade Brown. This motherfucker bringing up class act. I'm dead. Oh, Lord Jesus. But no, yeah, he wrote Blade like Shaft. And that's cool for a movie, but that shit doesn't work long term. And yes, matter of fact, I want to make it very clear here. I want to highlight this one.
Okay.
Let's just say it right now. Saying something doesn't need to be done by people of color makes it harder for people of color to get in the door in the first place. And that is true. Just saying. That is true. There's nothing prejudiced about Lovecraft Country unless you are white and you have white guilt and you think that white people shouldn't be held accountable for their actions. There's nothing racist about Lovecraft Country. I mean, it's just properly depicting racism the way it's supposed to be.
Oh.
And case in point, to address Extriv,
Okay.
the reason why...
Oh, you saw it too. That's why I had this confused look on my face. I'm just like, what?
Well, no,
Really?
Extriv is referring to Atticus, or rather Tick, because Tick is an emotional character. But here's the thing, though. Just because you write one character one way doesn't mean you write every character that way. Lovecraft Country is adapted from a book, Extriv. So anything that's in that TV show comes from a book. So that's just how it is. Tick is just a multi-dimensional character, which is more than I can say for Blade. Blade is a one-dimensional character. And the worst thing that anyone could do for Blade is leave him that way. But no, H.P. Lovecraft is racist. Not the story Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country is something completely different. H.P. Lovecraft was long dead before Lovecraft Country was ever written. Yes, Tick was a full human. He's a full human being, matter of fact, a lot of the complaints people have about Atticus as a character, Misha Green has come out and said that it is by design. He is written the way he is written because he is not a perfect person. And I think that's something I think people really need to get over. Because the same people I see crying about, oh, this character's a Mary Sue. This character's a Mary Sue. That character's a Mary Sue. But at the end of it all, aren't all the characters you typically love Mary Sues? Because a Mary Sue is basically somebody who's just automatically good at everything and gets everything they ever wanted. Atticus doesn't get everything he ever fucking wanted.
Spawn's not a Mary Sue.
Well, yeah, I guess that is actually one of the few that isn't. You know what it is? He's a Mary Sue in the sense that he technically probably could have had everything he ever wanted. He was just too stupid to ask for it. Or too stupid to use his powers to get it. But yeah, the thing is, I can give Atticus the credit of being a three-dimensional character with actual, real human desires, and actually sounds like what an actual black person would sound like. I can't say that about Blade. I mean, Blade's funny.
Yeah.
It's full, like what was it? Here, classic scene. Remember the scene from the first Blade movie? Where he's in the hospital and he's going after Quinn and he's trying to save the doctor chick or whatever. Not even really trying to save her, but he's just going after. He's trying to finish off Quinn, and the cops shoot at him, and he just turns around and says, "Motherfucker, have you lost your goddamn mind?" Like, that shit's funny because you know why? Because Blade is so reserved most of the time that when he actually lets an outburst like that happen, it's funny. But it's funny not because it actually is funny. It's funny because it's like, dude, this is so out of left field.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't expecting it. Like, it's so out of left field and it's so out of character for him. But I'm just saying, and here's the thing. Once again, to echo our boy Anthony Mackie, Misha Green, and other BIPOC writers, creatives, They should just be doing things that are black projects, but they should be doing all projects. It shouldn't, because here's my thing. You say, oh, well, Blade doesn't require a black screenwriter. Well, guess what? I think sometimes it wouldn't hurt if we actually had a black writer on some of these things that are typically written by white people and are typically considered to be for white people. I wouldn't be against that at all. I see someone brought up the X-Men. I would love to see Misha Green write something for the X-Men. That would be amazing. But anyways. Moving along.
Yes.
Moving along, because, you know, we got things to do. Carter. You're familiar with you're familiar with the not Captain America, but the Falcon and the Winter Soldier Disney Plus television series coming out, correct?
Yes, I am, sir.
And you know the premise of said show. The premise of said show is that the government chooses their own new Captain America, who ultimately will become the U.S. agent. Well, it looks like since the U.S. agent is commandeering the shield and keeping a black man from becoming Captain America in his own television series, someone has saw fit to do the same to the U.S. agent in his own comic, no less. We're gonna get to super chats here in just a minute. I know I'm behind on them, but it just we got a flow going, and I almost don't want to interrupt. But yes, John Walker to be replaced as the U.S. agent in January. And this is the series that is written by Christopher Priest. So I'm really interested in this. This is one of those, once again, and this is why I had to keep moving, because it flowed perfectly. It was a perfect segue. A black writer writing a white character who, by all intents and purposes, U.S. agent is basically right-wing Captain America. But basically what they're saying right now is that apparently it is going to happen like how John Walker took up the mantle as Captain America. Someone's going to be taking away his mantle, and it will be given to somebody else. We're already getting this. This news is coming. This is actually supposed to be something that's going to be revealed in U.S. Agent number 3. Because this is a 5-issue limited series by Christopher Priest. And I guess this is Jorge Gent? I don't know, man. I'm bad with names. Anyway, point of the matter is that John Walker, after being fired by the government and moved to the private contractor status, operating in a totally different capacity from his usual motives as an agent of U.S. military, he has abandoned his mission to assist the skeleton crew guarding a long-abandoned shield facility in Appalachia, and John Walker heads to Washington to confront the politicians who engineered his firing. So this is going to be real interesting. This is going to be some real... What do we call the male equivalent of Karens? We call them Kens? What is that what we call them?
What they call them, Mitches.
Oh, Mitches? Oh, that works too. This is a real Mitch energy here. I'm curious to see how Christopher Priest writes it.
Yeah,
I'm curious.
Especially
I like
coming off of his Deathstroke stuff. I'm really interested in seeing what he does with this.
Like, also, I just want to point out here, this cover is hilarious to me. It's supposed to be like I am justice, but like because of the way they laid it, it's like I am just ice.
Yeah. So I was looking for Ice-T to be somewhere on that cover since the shit going on with him right now. Oh my god.
Oh goddamn. Kyle's. Kevin's and Kyle's. There we go. I'm here for it. I see someone brought up Kevin Graveau.
It looks like Marco Cicchetto art, so I'm probably gonna check that book out just based on the art alone.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I mean, it looks interesting. I'll fuck with Christopher Priest because I mean he's trying to do different shit. Yeah. He's trying not to do the same old, fucking same old, and I'm here for it. I like seeing people step out of their comfort zone, and I think that's what Christopher Priest has been trying to do for like ever, and no one will let him. Motherfucker had to go. Motherfucker went to DC, and they're like, "Hey, can you just do more Black Panther shit? Can you just do some more Black Panther shit, please?" Is what they do.
Dude, I like that he got to the point where he's just like, "No, motherfucker, give me that white man," and then we got Deathstroke out of it. So I mean, I'm cool with it.
I mean,
cool with it.
This motherfucker comes to DC. What's the first thing they have this motherfucker do? Write a story about not Black Panther. Anyway, let's get these super chats real quick. Drama Smith says, as an LMT who works Saturdays, I miss the live chat 89% of the time and listen on the load during sessions, making up for free loading 40 or so caves. Hey, you are all right, Drama Smith. You are all right with me, pimp. You are all right with me. Do your thing, because you out here doing the Lord's work. Do your thing. I ain't even mad at you. Well, hey, you here? You here. That's all that matters. Thank you for the $5 super chat, by the way. NSA Jose come through with the $5 super chat as well. Says, bro, when it comes to Miles Morales, we needed to be from Black and Puerto Rican writers. They can't mess with that. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Honestly, can we get Vita Ayala on a Miles Morales book, please and thank you? Being an Afro-Latinx writer.
Yep.
Can we get that? I wouldn't be against it. Thank you, by the way, for that $5 super chat. That's my guy, NSA Jose. Real talk. We also got another one. Philip Clark, $5 super chat says, coming through the Blerd Koa gates to say what's good, fellas. Thank you for stepping through those pearly gates of Blerd Koa. You're always welcome. $5 super chat. Thank you. Have a seat. We have snacks.
Don't touch my snacks.
Damn. We got LJ Brown. He said, the man said, you touch my shit, we fighting. LJ Brown with the £5 super chat says, rumor has it the Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to have Wolverine in the formation of the Thunderbolts. P.S. Carter looks like he's waiting for Smokey. What? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord Jesus.
That was about as bad as that rumor he said he heard. That's a shitty rumor. I don't know where you heard that shit from.
I heard about
and the Thunderbolts.
I heard about the
Are they
Thunderbolts.
gonna be in the desert and see a Wolverine in the desert or something?
I believe the Thunderbolts rumor. I do not believe the Wolverine one. The Wolverine one I think is a bit out there. The Thunderbolts has been heavily rumored. That they may not appear in said movie, but they will be mentioned or alluded to or teased in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Like Tech Knight in the Boys newest season.
Mm-hmm.
We never saw him, but we heard. Okay,
we heard about him. And see, the thing is, you got to think about it. Think about this. We have to look at the fact that we've got Baron Zemo, who is going to be around, and is going to be the antagonist of the show. Baron Zemo is going to be present, and we've also got I think there has been some musings that possibly Thunderbolt Ross might even show up in it. So we don't know. I mean, it could be very possible. It could be very possible that at the very least it will be teased. By the way, dude, Elijah Johnson coming through with the $20 sticker.
20.
Look, y'all out here, man. Y'all out here. And simply dropped a sticker saying, you are amazing. You know what? You are amazing.
Yes, you are.
You are amazing. Thank you. Thank you for that,
are.
y'all. Thank you. Y'all are just too good to you. Y'all are too good to you, boy. Y'all are too good to him. Y'all are just too good. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. But I appreciate it nonetheless.
Give me all the money. Give me all of it. I gotta secure my bag. Give me all of it.
Let's talk about this, Carter. Let's talk about this real quick.
Okay.
Remember how last week we were talking shit about DC Future State?
Yes. I wasn't talking shit. You were talking shit.
Oh, I was talking
I'm
shit. No, look, that man.
I'm innocent in all this.
Look, that man said, "Man, Joshua Williams might be watching this show." Goddamn it, I ain't said a goddamn thing. But no, yeah, we talked about how the identity of the new Batman in DC Future State.
Yes.
It was already teased and given up by DC that it was Luke Fox.
Yes.
Well, apparently, we got some new news. Technically, this news dropped a few days ago, and actually, I'm gonna give credit. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. Actually, one of our peoples, one of Blerd Coa's finest, Keith. I'm not gonna put your whole government out there, but I'll just say Keith passed the story along to me, so I figured it was worth talking about. But apparently, it may not be Luke Fox. It may be a long lost. It may be a long lost one of Lucius's boys. A character who I think first appeared in Batman number 313 in 1979.
Oh, wow.
And I think the last time we saw this character was in 2011 in DC Retroactive Batman the 70s number 1. Cool. It could very well possibly be Timothy Fox. It could possibly be Timothy. That's a deep cut, ain't it?
Right? That truly is.
So apparently, let's see here. It says it was teased. This is from Bleeding Cool, by the way. It says it was teased by John Ridley in his Lucius Fox and Luke Fox story in the Joker War finale that Timothy Fox was to return to the family. Bleeding Cool got the scoop of this news, which led to eBay sales on his first appearance in the 70s to spike. Bleeding Cool had originally reported that Luke Fox would be the new Batman for DC's 5G event. At the time, Lucius had only one son in the DC universe, Luke Fox, having replaced the previously established Luke Fox Batwing. Or rather, I think they mean the previously established whatever. I think they mean to say the name of the other guy. Let's see. But Timothy Fox and Lucius Fox apparently did not get along because Tim joined Ron Watkins' gang, who worked for Gregorian Falstaff, a business competitor of Bruce Wayne, who fabricated evidence that Bruce was a slumlord. Timothy was taken in by these accusations, and because his father worked for Wayne, had a falling out with his father. When Tim finally learned the truth about Ron Watkins and his thugs, he apologized to his father, and he knew that it would take time to heal the wounds caused by his bad judgment. And then the New 52 came along, wiped Tim Fox from continuity, and replaced him with a different son, Luke Fox, who would become Batwing. So now the Doomsday Clock has happened, it's safe to say that we can actually put Tim Fox back in continuity.
Yeah,
so
put that piece back in there.
Yeah, they're going to put that shit back in there. But yeah, basically now they're saying that maybe it's not Luke who is actually going to become the new Batman, but it will in fact be Timothy, which who knows? Who knows?
Seeing as how the boy was already, I would assume, like, I don't know, maybe this is just me, but if motherfuckers been calling me Batwing for so damn long, I would be happy for the upgrade to Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a limb anymore. I'm the whole dude. I'm that word. I'm that N-word. You know what I'm saying? Like Batwing. Like I would be really excited to be Batman, but Batwing. Like even when that name came out, I was just mad.
Oh yeah, no. It was
if they go
wild.
that route, I mean, they go that route, cool, because it seemed very, very obvious who it was when we were talking about Future State. But I mean, this kind of makes it even worse though, because I mean, y'all we thought you spoiled it the first time last week,
Right?
They just went ahead and just put it now. So it's just, I don't know, man. You got like 3 or 4 Batman around all of a sudden with all this shit coming out, man. Just
Dude, it's too wild.
give me that Wonder Woman book and leave me alone.
Right? So leave me alone.
Man.
Leave me alone. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just done, man. I just don't care anymore. I really just do not care any fucking more. Okay? I don't I don't want it. Look, okay, I'm sick of Batman. I'm so sick of Batman. Oh my god, dude. Can we just be done with Batman shit? Okay? I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, there you have
I am
it.
looking at these stories right now, and I think we're going to do it. I think we're actually going to do it.
What's that?
So I'm looking at the stories you sent me right now, and I'm thinking we might.
Oh, yeah. We might actually.
Oh, my goodness.
Look, it might
might
happen.
do it.
Look, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, man. We got this. Don't jinx it.
All right.
Drama Smith said, was it sent a second donation to the Blerd Code coffers? It's showing on the Google payment side, but not on the YouTube side. You know what? I don't know what's going on there, but I will keep an eye out for it. I'll keep an eye out for it just in case. I'm not seeing it here in the list, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Yeah, because as I'm kind of scrolling through, a lot of times YouTube is just weird. It's just weird. It's spoopy. YouTube is spoopy. I got nothing else. But no. That said, we do have some more super chats in here. The COBY says, I would love to see Blade like a new blaxploitation with a $5 super chat. If you did it, here's the thing: if you did it tastefully, it could be done. Because technically, Blade was kind of like a blaxploitation film, not in a. It was a blaxploitation. It's a blaxploitation film that took itself seriously. I think you could pull it off. You just have to do it correctly. And I think that you could still have it as a blaxploitation film, but still have Blade have more nuance and dimensions than what he has currently. Because it got to the point where Blade basically became what he was in the movies in the comics. Like, Blade used to be a very angry character. Like, Blade used to be a character that, like, motherfuckers didn't like. Because he was just so aggro all the time. Like, he was the typical angry black man stereotype. And then eventually, when the movies came out, they're like, oh no, just chill him out. People like him when he's chill. And he's been that way ever since. Yeah. Like, he's just been very like, no, I'm just in the cut. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. He's like, I'm here to kill vampires.
I think if you want a blaxploitation Dracula, just go watch the Venture Brothers.
Oh, damn.
Have a dude there that he specifically kills Blackulas. He kills black Draculas. That's what he does.
And that's just wild to me.
I can't remember his name, but he looks like Blade in the old time. He has the fro with the bell bottoms and all that. He kills black Draculas. He kills Blackulas.
Yeah.
Go watch the Venture Brothers.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to see a blaxploitation thing because I feel like it wouldn't be done well. I feel like it would be more so the Venture Brothers, which would more so then turn it into this weird Marvel approved Black Dynamite with vampires.
Right.
And I don't want to see that. I want to see with Mahershala Ali in the role. I want this to be serious. I want this to be good.
Yeah, same.
Because people have to think like, look what he did with Cottonmouth. I didn't give a fuck about Cottonmouth.
Now people are like, ooh, Cottonmouth.
Let's keep it a buck. I didn't give a fuck about Cottonmouth. Didn't know who Cottonmouth was.
Nope.
Anytime you heard Cottonmouth, you thought motherfuckers was talking about Cottonmouth Kings. Stop it. You didn't know who Cottonmouth was.
Damn.
So I want to see Mahershala do a serious take on Blade, not like a blaxploitation or anything like that. So this is what I want to see. So when it comes to that, I mean, If y'all want to go see Shaft, go see Shaft. I did new one, mind you, because that was
Lord.
Let's move on to these super chats.
Well, we got another super chat for brother Hamaru6 saying thank you for everything y'all do. The $10 super chat. I want to thank everybody just now. Hamaru, the COBY. Thank y'all so much for those super chats. Y'all are awesome. Thank you. Just, man, can't say it enough. We're going to tackle, let's tackle, we got one more story here, and then we're going to get into questions. So go ahead, y'all, start getting those questions in the chat for me, please, and thank you. Last story, and this is more of a public service announcement. How many of y'all are familiar with Marcus the Visual? He's the artist for the Tuskegee Airs. He's on Instagram, Twitter, always posting lit art. He has a really awesome style. Very Afrocentric, but also with an anime manga style vibe. Really cool guy. Love him. You probably see his pictures everywhere and never realize it. But he was kind of one of the big proponents behind like Swaptober. And stuff like that, where like, you know, he'll take like classic characters and he'll swap their gender. He does like lots of black centric art for characters. I've actually gotten some art from him that I bought off him personally. For Miles Morales and Riri Williams. I'll have to, I don't have them like in the room right now, but I'll have to get them out next time and show y'all. I didn't really kind of plan this, but actually had the pleasure of speaking with Marcus the Visual about a year or two back. Wow. He's awesome dude, really awesome guy. Him and his brother together, I believe his brother's name is George, I could be wrong. And now that I've said that, I now have to go look it up because I don't want to be that dude. I don't want to misrepresent. Yeah, Greg Burnham is the writer, and Marcus the Visual is the artist for the Tuskegee Airs. I actually had the pleasure of speaking with both of those gentlemen. Really cool guys, really awesome, just great individuals, just fantastic. If you haven't checked out Tuskegee Airs, it's a really cool story. It's kind of like a reclamation of the whole Tuskegee Airmen, the Tuskegee syphilis experiments and stuff like that. It's kind of like a way to kind of take that and turn it into something special. Instead of having to be something that's such a negative, they were able to take it and turn it into something beautiful. And it's literally like if you took the Tuskegee Airmen and mixed it with like Gundam. It's really awesome.
Okay.
But oh, wait a minute, this motherfucker's trying to play some music I did not agree to. Hold on. I saw that shit and was like, hold on, pimp. Y'all trying to play some shit I did not agree to. Hold on, my guy. But here, let me see. I'm trying to see if I can actually find a good shot from the Tuskegee Airs. Here, let's see. Here's a decent enough one. It's not the perfect one that I was looking for, but yeah, it's gonna get the job. It'll get the job done. It'll get the job done. But yeah, if you're not familiar with the Tuskegee Airs, here you go. This is a shot of some of the characters from the comic, and these characters, if I'm not mistaken, are descended from people who were actual Tuskegee Airmen. Historically. So yeah, it's just a really cool story. But Marcus the Visual is just an awesome dude. Anyway, that said, what I'm really here to talk about though is something that he did that's basically kind of like a fan fiction that's set in the Avatar universe, and it's getting some traction. And I'm really curious to see how it plays out. But Avatar, and I'm gonna fuck this name up. The Legend of, I'm assuming it's Abioye.
I was gonna say a boy.
Damn. See, you ain't shit. But basically, his take on this, and I want to kind of show what I'm talking about here. This is some of the art that he's done for this fan fiction. His take on this character who is set in the Avatar universe has actually caught on so well that there's a petition right now to get Nickelodeon to actually adapt this story and make it the next Avatar series. Which, I'm not gonna lie, pay this man.
Cut the check.
Pay the man. God damn it. It says here that Abiyoye is a young man with a rare talent for metal bending gold, making him the target of a greedy and powerful king. He dreams of traveling the world and helping those in need alongside his animal companion, a zebra lion named Imari. However, he is forced to live on the run from the king and any others who would use his abilities for their personal gain. And after making his way to a bustling port city, Abiyoye encounters sailors from afar, one of the water tribes, who reveal his identity as the next Avatar. Abiyoye decides to travel back with them to the Four Nations with the greedy king in hot pursuit. So yeah, this is really awesome. Like, I think this is actually a really cool story. It's set in the Avatar universe. It's got, you know, some of those Avatar trappings. And of course, but this time, it focuses on a character that is, you know, someone who is representative of, you know, the black diaspora. You know, someone who actually, like, has some melanin in their skin. And I think that's really cool because I think a lot of people don't think about this. But yeah, Avatar has been, like, very representative of a lot of Asian and, you know, East Asian cultures. And I think it's, you know, yeah, I think it's time that we kind of, you know, take a look at, you know, other cultures and put them in the spotlight as opposed to having them in the background.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would love this if, dude, if I'm acting like, I don't know if the petition is still active, but wait, here's the petition right here. Let me pull up the petition. Let me see if it's still, yeah, this petition, here it is right here. It says 48,783 people have signed this petition on change.org. And once it hits 50,000, and look at it, it's still going. It's actively, like, the numbers are going up right now. Wait, no, let's see. Today, Christian is counting on you. Christian, Garland needs your help. Okay, cool, yeah, I will sign the petition, but not right this second. I'm gonna sign it when I'm no longer got cameras pointed at my browser. Anyway. But the point of the matter is, what I'm trying to say is that I think that this is something that people really should get behind. This is something that people, I think, can get behind. And look at it. The numbers are still going up. This is amazing. This is awesome. This is something that I think people should get behind. This is something I think that deserves a bigger platform. This is something I feel like honestly, I'm going to put this out all over the place. I'm going to put this, like, if y'all follow me on social media, y'all about to see this shit, you know, get blasted for a minute because I want to see this work. I want to see this actually happen. You know, I think this would be amazing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to put this out here. You know, just to, I don't know if it has anything else to it. Here, they actually have the website linked down here too. Oh, wow, dude. Okay, y'all want to hear something funny? This isn't funny. It's actually kind of sad. But also at the same time, it's kind of a great thing. So, I just tried to go to his website. This motherfucker's website is getting overloaded right now because of this. I just got a 509 bandwidth limit exceeded gateway fucking error message on this shit because motherfuckers are blowing his shit up right now. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, honestly, that live action shit that Netflix is trying to do, cancel that shit. Get this. Netflix, if you are, look, I know somebody from Netflix is probably watching this. Please, cancel that live action bullshit y'all doing. Come get this. Come get this shit right here.
Yeah.
Come and get this. The Legend of Abiyoye. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that's okay.
Oh boy.
Look, I'm terrible. I'm not gonna say that I'm not. But anyways, God damn, we're awful. We're awful people, but that's okay though. here. Listen, we got some super chats that just came through too. Let's go ahead and address those right quick. We've got Deus Imperium says Wesley got in Goyer's shiz for that Blade 3 BS. Yes, he did. Oh god, we actually talked about this I think the week before that.
Yeah.
Had to be the week before because or the week before last because we talked so much about DC Future State. But yeah, Wesley Snipes acted a whole ass fool on that set because of David S. Goyer. And granted, he was out of pocket too, but yeah, good lord. Thank you for that $5 super chat. R. Callie coming through with a $5 super chat just because you two are great. Also, go to Marcus's IG page to see the stunning visuals of the Abioye characters. Yes, I will check those out. And then we also got one from Carlos Johnson, $4.99 super chat says, I would rather see a Duke Thomas and Robin War on HBO Max. Much love to you brothers doing the Lord's work. Thank you, brother. I'm right there with you. I would like to see, dude, put Robin. You know what? If you want if you wanted the next DC animated movie,
Yeah.
give me Robin War. I would watch that shit.
Yeah.
I think you could blow that shit up. Ooh.
Robin War would be really good. That'd be really good.
I'd be here for it. SFC Cape Killer coming through with a $10 super chat says, just support, bruh. Man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Woo! Man, so good. Also, I want to give shout out to Jacob. Jacob Bernowski says, yo, what's up, Blerd? Finally made it to the chat. First time. Well, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. You are here. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. Everything is fine now. But yeah, no, we are okay. So let's get to it. I haven't really gone back and looked, but we do have some. We got some questions in here already from when we asked. Let's see. I'm scrolling back just a little bit just to make sure I don't miss anything. That's funny. You know what? That's hilarious. Okay, so here we go. Where's that question? Where did it go? I was literally just looking at it. Let's see. Go back. Here it is. Mario Grande. What's going on, my guy? Thoughts on the potential MCU Max? If MCU is going to be extending the branch to R-rated characters, do it. I'd say do it.
I don't see it happening. I think we got the Netflix stuff, and that's close.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they were just fucking left and right. They were fucking left and right and cursing left and right in them damn shows. That was the whole thing.
But the only reason I even bring up Netflix is just because we got, especially with like the Punisher series, we got more bodies than I had ever thought that we would get when it came to this show. We got a lot of people getting shot in the ass, and just Punisher. Even though I thought the show was pretty mediocre, I think that'd be the closest we get to any kind of like pseudo sort of R rating when it comes to MCU stuff. Let me go ahead and get it out your head right now. You'll never see a titty in an MCU movie. You'll never see one. I'm sorry. You'll never ever. You'll never see not one nipple. No, you won't see one. You won't see one cooch. You won't see one schlong dong. You won't see anything like that in an MCU movie. It's just too many children that are watching these films. So that's the money that they are just gonna leave on the table, or maybe even put on a Netflix series. You're not seeing that. I'm sorry. I know you probably want to see Elektra or Scarlett Johansson just pop one out, bow, one good time, but you'll never see that.
Nah, I don't think. I think well, you know what? I think we'll see rated R in terms of violence. I don't think in terms of sex. Like, I think eventually, because Bob Iger has come out and said that they have explored the possibilities. Yeah. But I don't expect them to actually do it. Not right away, at least. And if they do, I don't think it'll be in movies, and if so, very sparingly.
I think the only R-rated thing you're going to get
it's going to be Deadpool, and it's just Deadpool and be satisfied, I think is what Marvel would say to you.
Yeah, because they said they've been very open about the fact that Deadpool movies will very likely stay R-rated.
Yeah.
Enigma 9x9 says, Blerd, what are your thoughts on the Last Starfighter possible reboot? That would be weird, because who goes to arcades anymore?
I wish I could.
You know, or you know what? Maybe they'll do it. They'll do it through Xbox Live.
When's the last time? And when did Memphis get rid of arcades?
Oh God, what was it? Was it Fun Fair? Excuse me, was Fun Fair one of the last ones?
No, there was the one that was in the mall.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, the one in the mall. Always, there was like a Tilt arcade in the mall. Yeah.
Yeah. I think now apparently I think that they might be bringing it back. It's supposed to be some kind of Namco arcade they're bringing back.
Interesting. I mean, I don't have much to say about Last Starfighter. I actually was not the biggest fan of the original Last Starfighter. No. I watched it like way back in the day, and it was okay. It wasn't bad.
Question for Blerd and Carter: who would be the best actor to play Moon Knight in a series?
We've actually gotten that a few times.
Yes, we have.
I'm gonna stick with my same answer that I gave the last time. Oddly enough, and that is your boy. Oh God. Oh my God. What's the dude's name? God damn it, I'm blanking on it. Travis Fimmel. Yeah. Travis Fimmel is the guy who he's the guy that I would pick personally to play Moon Knight. For those of you who are not familiar, I'll put up a little picture here. Y'all can kind of see who I'm talking about. But this was my answer the last time. This is the answer I'm sticking with. Because he's real, especially if you watched the HBO Max series Raised by Wolves. That motherfucker can play crazy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker can play lunacy. That I could definitely see. Now from there, what else we got? We got any let's see. Was LJ Brown says, "Hey, have you heard the rumor?" Oh, this is actually kind of related. Let's see. The rumor that Disney Plus is going to make an adult section, which could open up the door for R-rated Marvel content. I have heard that rumor. I've actually heard this on multiple levels. This is one of those, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it. I will believe it when I see it.
It's really hard to say that.
Yeah, that's one of those, like, I want to believe that they would be ballsy enough to do it. But see, Disney is one of those companies that, like, you got to remember, a lot of people forget that Disney used to make a lot of R-rated movies and TV shows, like risque shit, but they never did it under the Disney name. They did it under other companies, like Miramax, for Christ's sakes, which, if I'm not mistaken, Miramax was a subsidiary of Disney, which is how you got, Clerks, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob, so on and so forth. Was Pulp Fiction, was that Miramax as well? I mean, yeah, it's not that Disney doesn't want to make R-rated content. It's that they just don't want to do it under their name. So what they'll do is they'll just use other studios to do it. Matter of fact, that's kind of part of the reason why a lot of people think that they bought out Hulu, is to just put all that shit there and say, no, you can watch the R-rated shit on Hulu, which is part of why they were packaging Hulu with Disney Plus. Instead of, but maybe one day they'll get ballsy. Maybe. I want to believe it, but man, I have no hope. Let's see here. I see someone put a name in here. Let me see who this. I haven't watched. Oh wait, no, I have watched that one. I don't know. I don't know about. Let me see who's this guy they're talking about. Okay, Oliver Jackson Cohen. I see who you're talking about from the Haunting of Hill House. I couldn't place the face with the name, but now that I can, I could see this guy as Moon Knight possibly. He was pretty good in the Haunting of Hill House. I actually liked him. I liked him. I still like Travis Fimmel. I like Travis Fimmel a little bit better though. But I could see this guy. Like if they went with this guy, if they went with Oliver Jackson Cohen, I'd be like, okay. It's roughly how I would feel about it. Would you debut Amadeus Cho in a Spider-Man movie or the She-Hulk series? Honestly, I'm doing the. I would, do it in Spider-Man. Do it in Spider-Man, but don't have him as like already turning into a Hulk. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have him already turn into Hulk. I would actually start him out as just being a friend, like just being a friend of Peter's. Or you know what? Somebody that he bumps into. I don't know. Or maybe you could have him become or have him already be a Hulk in that. That could be interesting too, because it would be a way to have a Hulk in a Spider-Man movie without having the Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be a cheaper way to have the Hulk, if you get where I'm coming from. You don't have to pay Mark Ruffalo any extra money. Bruce says, see, y'all, I gotta go back and pretend to be responsible about job. Man, dude, you're good. You're good, man. We appreciate you even hanging in the first place. So, hey, like I said, come back and check it out. Like I said, the VOD will be up. By the way, I do also want to point out, we have been having some issues with a mariachi band trying to claim my VODs for the caves lately, and we're in the. Apparently, they think that some part of Sky Blue's music is theirs, and it's like I went back and listened and was like, "This is not the same thing." No.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever. They're probably gonna try and claim this one because I actually filed a dispute against them, and they're probably gonna try and claim this one too. So like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm so over it. I'm so fucking over it. It's not even funny. Let's go ahead and get into Discord questions. Shit. You know what I just realized I don't have on me? I don't have my phone. Or do I? Oh. Here. Tell you what. Un momento, por favor, people. Carter, can you entertain the good people while I go grab my phone?
I guess.
I'll be right back.
So, entertain you all. Let me see. Don't look at me. That's the main thing that we have to take away from this. Is just don't look at me. You think Ned will become Hobgoblin? Are people really checking for Hobgoblin now? Be honest. I don't even think, because if anyone's reading the current Amazing Spider-Man, you see that Norman is kind of will he or won't he turn back into the Green Goblin, just because that book apparently has appeased him of all his insanity. So now that he has to kind of live with everything that he's done. And apparently from what Norman is saying in the Spider-Man book, the newest villain that Spider-Man has been going against is Harry. So the only Goblin motherfucker really checking for right now is Green Goblin. So I don't know for sure.
Yeah. You're talking about Kindred?
What are my thoughts on the new Hulu show Hellions? My God.
Are they talking about Hellstrom?
That's what I think, man. Don't let that be a thing, R. Kelly. Don't call me Uncle Carter. Jesus Christ. From everything that I saw of Hellstrom, it's it's if Supernatural was under the Marvel umbrella.
Yeah.
I mean, it had its moments where it was interesting. It had its moments where it was kind of gross. Like you had the one character that he ended up turning into not a watcher, but just someone to help Team Hellstrom, do their thing. But like he gets all these different brands all over him. He looks in the mirror, he opens his mouth, and there's a fucking eye staring out of it. Like it had its moments where it was kind of horror and it was kind of gross, but at the same time, it was something. It was like if it was, honest to God, in my opinion, it was like if Supernatural was under the Marvel umbrella.
Right.
Hobgoblin is actually really interesting. It really depends on which one. The last time Hobgoblin was interesting to me was when it was Ben Urich's son.
I'm right there with you.
Yes, I think that was the last time Hobgoblin was really anything. But like I said, when it comes to now, in this day and age, nobody checking for that, man. We just trying to see if Norman Osborn is going to go back to being Green Goblin and Spider-Man right now. Your wife said you were hate watching Hellstrom. I can see that. One of them ones where, not calling your wife this, but it's like if somebody was sitting next to you and they're like, man, you hate watching this. You're like, bitch, I already started watching it. I might as well finish this motherfucker. Like, that's what Hellstrom is. So if you don't watch it, you're not missing out on really much anything.
That's what I've heard. I've heard basically middle of the road is what I've heard from a lot of people. Middle of the road is what I've heard most.
It filled your Constantine void. It was like Constantine Light. Yeah, that's gross. Constantine Light would make a motherfucker not want to watch that show.
Yeah.
They put the Keanu Reeves movie on HBO Max. I'll just go watch that.
Yeah, I would much. No. Here, let's see. Discord. Let's do this one. Gentleman Professional.
Okay. Oh wow, that's I respect the name.
Hey, I'm here for it. They said, you think graduating Blade from just being a vampire hunter to more of some monster hunter and demon slayer type stuff could help make his character more interesting in the comics? Honestly, sometimes here's the thing. It's not that Blade doesn't have expertise in hunting other things. He does, but his focus is vampires. It's kind of like think of it this way. If Blade went to Hogwarts, he would be good at potions. He would be good at polymorphing. He would be good at the whole animals and the animal training, and he'd be good at Quidditch. Yeah. He'd be good at all the different subjects. However, that motherfucker's specialty is defense against the dark arts. Like he's trained to fight other creatures, but vampires is his bread and butter. Is the thing that I think is very
if you want to be straight up about it, I mean, that's basically what he's doing in the Avengers book right now. He's not really focusing on vampires. Yeah. Vampires is the reason he joined the team, but he's doing some of fucking everything else as opposed to fighting vampires in that book right now. So, I mean, that's not really...
He's been fighting aliens.
He's been fighting a little bit of fucking everything right now. So, to be quite honest with you, that book, even with him doing that, and even with this team of Avengers that is in that book still ain't really much nothing. So
no, it is. Well, my whole thing is just the fact that I also like how his expertise in certain things gives him a way to interact with characters who are skilled in other things, like case in point, Elsa Bloodstone, who is a monster hunter by trade, not a vampire hunter. And it leads to some interesting interactions. Let's see. Yasuke26 asked, what are your thoughts on the, oh God, I always fuck up this dude's name, Kwanzaa Oseyefo's comic series Black? I'm a fan of his stuff. Well, I'll put it this way. I've actually talked about this comic on the show before when we talked about
about
the movie being made about it, or was it TV series? Can't remember which, but I backed the comic on Kickstarter. So if that tells you anything, I love it. I own the comic both digitally and physically. I even went back and because I had it in trade form, I think, or no, I had it in individual issue form digitally. I actually went back on Comixology and bought the actual trade form of it digitally.
Okay.
Yeah, just cause that's how much of a fan I am of it. That tells you anything. So yeah. I knew about Black before most of the rest of the world did. And then let's see here. We are, just in the effort of saving time, we are not going to answer double questions. We'll save the questions that were asked by the same person. We'll save those for next week. Because it's in the interest of time. And this one is so easy to answer because Rough Rider basically asked the same thing you just answered. Has anyone been watching Hellstrom on Hulu? He says, I think it's Marvel. You've already said you've watched it. I cannot muster the I don't know. I just can't be bothered. I don't know. I can't be bothered.
It's not going to make you buy a fucking Hulu subscription. You're going to go through your other means in watching that show, but yeah, I'm good with Dark.
I even have. Wow, this man said he'd rather play Dead by Daylight. I'm dead. Which, for those of y'all don't know, that's actually a bold statement by Carter, considering the fact that he absolutely positively fucking hates. He hate plays Dead by Daylight. If y'all did not know.
Hate it.
He hate plays that shit.
Just before anyone says this shit in the chat, I'm the truth at it. I fucking hate it.
Oh, here. You want to hear something funny? You know, I was just talking about that company claiming my shit. Guess what? I finally got a message from YouTube saying that they released the claim. They are no longer copyright claiming my Blerd caves because of the intro music.
There you go.
So there you go. It's been resolved. No, the thing I find funny about it is that they were copyright claiming it because, YouTube tells you what kind of claim it is. It was a visual claim. That means they were looking at something on the screen. They didn't actually listen to what it was. But the thing is, what they're claiming is the music. How the fuck can you copyright claim my video for music if you only looked at it? You just did a little and when they say visual, it means they kind of looked at it and were like, that's our shit.
I think there was a girl on fucking Heroes who had a fucking power like that where she could see sounds and music.
I guess they got that shit. Yeah, but hey, this ain't fucking Heroes, goddamn. It's Blerd without motherfucking brr. You feel me?
Wow, the language. It was very slangish right there. Okay.
I mean, hey, guess what? Also, welcome me to the I got a project today. Welcome my black ass to the...
Is it Hot Pockets?
No, God, no. Welcome my black ass to the 4 Monitor Club.
Oh, okay then.
Look, I got... Y'all can't see it, but
right?
I have 3 monitors up right now. I'm going to have a 4th monitor right here. And I'm going to be working on that once we get off the cave.
Okay.
But that said, Carter, what do you got going on? You got anything going on this weekend?
I am actually, I talked about it on last night's stream. I'm actually going to be streaming right after we end the cave. I am going to be playing some more Alan Wake. We finished Control. We actually finished Control, and in the process of us finishing Control, a scene came up with Alan Wake. And several people have heard me talk about that game while I've been playing Control. So I said, fuck it, let's just play it. You were in there. So
I was there.
We're going to play some more Alan Wake, right after the cave, right after I go take the Browns to the Super Bowl. And then after that, I don't know who is going to try to talk me into it. but I feel like somebody is going to try and talk me into it. So Alan Wake is the thing that is going to be played after we finish the Blerd Cave here, guys. Twitch.tv/Carter Presents. We still got a donation drive going from your boy, getting a capture card, hopefully before Cyberpunk 2077 comes out, so I can stream that, baby. And yeah, we're not going to talk about that other game I'm probably going to be forced to play again, because I always get forced
You talking
to
about
play that
GTFO?
game from certain...
Oh, you're about Dead by Daylight.
I don't want to say its name. Goddamn, it's like Voldemort. But
Speaking of doing, what was the game you were trying to get me to check out before right when we were getting ready to start?
fucking Ghostbusters, but that's not till next week.
Oh well, yeah, dude. You know I'll play Ghostbusters. Yeah, I'll play fucking Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
No, there was something else. You were talking about a first-person shooter.
No. You're talking, yeah. You're talking about Hunt Showdown.
Oh, I'll play Hunt. No, I'm not against
because remember when we talked about, I said that game had permadeath for your characters, and you said, "Fuck out of here! I'm not touching that."
Oh, yeah, you did say that. Okay,
Yeah, I did.
You know what? Honestly, I would still play it. I just would be very salty if I died.
Yeah,
I would be salty as fuck because y'all didn't get to hear because this happened off stream. But I was salty as fuck when I depipped last night on Dead by Daylight because motherfuckers left me. Oh no! I got left to die, but I pipped up and went to rank 7. But I depipped last night, not back to rank 7. I'm still rank 7, but I depipped at one point, and it was because motherfuckers were fucking with me. And tunneling me, so I couldn't get any generators done. I couldn't get any objectives done. I couldn't heal anybody. I was basically just getting tunneled straight out the game because I was the obsession 2 times in a row, and we were playing with dumbass fucking players who basically think that, oh, you're the obsession, that means I have to kill you quick.
Well, here's the thing, though. It's not just that when it comes to Dead by Daylight. Number one, you're the obsession. So you're probably going to have Decisive Strike, is what every killer thinks in that game. The second reason your ass was tunneled is very easy. You do the one thing you should never do, especially in that fucking game. Don't ever, chat, listen to what I'm telling you all, everybody in here right now at this present time. If you are a content creator, if you do stream, don't. Under any fucking circumstances, okay? Look, hold on. Let me make sure the camera's on the left. I need you all to look at me when I say this shit, okay? Don't, under any goddamn circumstances, put TTV in your name. Don't do it, or you're gonna be just as angry as this motherfucker right here.
Well, no, here's the sad part. I didn't have it in my name. I actually I've gotten into the habit now. If I'm not streaming, I take it out. If I'm not streaming, I take it off. Because, to be fair, I've actually had some really positive interactions with people. Like, people will be like, oh, wait a minute. You're because actually, I told you about the time, I was up against a Wraith. Yep. And I was the last person, and they killed me, and then they just sat there for a while and just stared. Like, it looked like they were just staring at me. Like, they weren't doing anything, and I was just like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are y'all doing? And then next thing you know, they picked me up and carried me to the hatch and let me escape. And then they came to my chat. Yeah, they came to my chat and they're like, "Hey, I saw you were streaming. They're like, hey, you seem really cool, so I let you go." And I was like, "Thank you." And I actually had multiple people do that. I had people become fans of the channel as a result of interacting with me as a killer or as a survivor. So I don't mind that part, but when I'm not streaming, fuck that shit. Because then motherfuckers just assume I'm streaming and they tunnel me anyway.
Yep, exactly. But I've had stream. The good people, the good Samaritans are very few and far fucking in between. Okay, I've had games where I've broken people off. Had one person come over there, had one person find my stream, donated to my stream so I could get another killer because he said I played it so well and I didn't play like a scumbag. And then his teammates in that game came in and started calling me the slurs. So it's that balance is just. I totally get where you're coming from, though. Because for me,
I actually had some people that I went against, and they're like, dude, your Bubba is like on point. They're like, dude, you were applying pressure. They said you had us like running, like we couldn't get any gens done. They said I think one of them escaped. They're like, dude, I barely escaped. They're like, man, I only escaped because I lucked up and found the hatch.
Yeah.
And I was like, they were like, they were like all like everybody, because they were running a Swift, which means surviving with friends. And they were partied up, and they all came in, they followed the channel, everything. Now sometimes, yeah, that shit does backfire. But see, what I really want to get Carter on is Phasmophobia. That's what I want Carter on. No. I want to hear Carter get caught by the ghost.
No.
He's like, nah, I ain't trying to do all that.
No, because if a scream comes out and then that scream is clipped and then that scream is brought up on the Blerd cave the following week, that's when YouTube channels and Twitch channels start getting reported by people, by Good Samaritans. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
This man be like, not today, Satan. Here, let's see. I don't have anything going on. I keep saying that I'm gonna have something going on this weekend, but every weekend. But honestly, nothing's gonna be going on. I'm probably gonna drop a video here in a little bit. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm real bad about getting in the comments on some of these videos lately. I'm probably gonna be even worse about this one, just based on the nature of what it is. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Anyway, here real quick, my guy Poe Archery Media coming through with the $5 super chat, saying passing through, showing love to the Blerd Cave. I'm super late. You're all good, brother. By the way, my guy, Antoine. Basically, he actually hit me up and let me know today. Or actually, he did. Well, not today, but a while back, let me know that his book Sankofa's Embrace is actually on the way. He's got some new installments in that coming up. That he just got the books in, and dude, they look lit. We'll have to get the brother back on one of these days here real soon. I'm gonna reach out to him if you're still in the chat. Antoine, I'm gonna hit you up and see if we can get you back on to talk about this, because Antoine's just awesome. He's awesome, dude, and just great. Salt of the earth. And Sankofa's Embrace is a really good book. So y'all definitely need to make sure to check it out. Go back and check out I can't remember what episode it was that we had him on. I'm blanking, but regardless, we're gonna get him on, and it's gonna be fantastic. And yeah, there you go. But thank you for that super chat, by the way. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably, I like I said, I keep saying I want to plan a watch party. Though I want to do it on Twitch, because it would be so much easier to do it on Twitch. But Twitch is just so ass backwards with how they do watch parties. So it may be something that we have to do. It may be something that we have to do in a. Let me see if this actually works. It is not going to work. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well played. Well played. That's it. You know what? I keep like holding out for stream elements to get their shit straight. You know what I'm saying? I keep holding out for them to get their shit straight on the YouTube side of things. But apparently, that is not the case. They have not gotten their shit straight. And yeah, they just don't give a fuck, apparently. Goddamn. Like, I'm sitting here looking at it, it's like I have commands that are set and ready to rock. But anyway, I guess if you go and look in the description, there is a link to the Discord. You just go look in there if you want to find it. But I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm gonna try and put up the poll today and see what people think. But I want to do a watch party and see what movie. I want to do something for like Halloween. And I might even do a little short something, because we talked about Pride of the X-Men last night on the Twitch channel. I might do a watch party for that one too. We'll see what happens. But I do want to set something up like do like a horror movie for Halloween. So we haven't done much community stuff, and I kept saying, oh, we're gonna do more community stuff, and I haven't done so. By the way, if you are a member of the Twitch channel, not Twitch channel, the Discord, good lord. If you're a member of the Discord, anybody who is a member of the Discord can invite anybody. so long as they are not banned. But yeah, just letting y'all know, if you think you have people that you think might be interested in joining, by all means, invite them. I want the Discord to be a little bit more of a community and less the focus being about me. I like for it to be a place where everybody who is a fan of what I do can come together and commune with each other as well as myself. And then, okay, of course, I will be there as well. But I always tell people, feel free, talk amongst yourselves, because I'm always listening. I'm always watching, even if it doesn't look like I am. And I also will likely try. We're gonna try and organize some stuff. I'm gonna try and be better about it. Lately I've been so fucking busy. But yeah, dude. And you know the sad part is, Carter, I actually have you with your own command, so that I can have your Twitch pop up like on command. And guess what? It ain't doing it. So I got to go back to Nightbot. So there you go. It is what it is.
I actually need to fix my Nightbot. I'm happy you said that, actually. So
hey, there you go. That's something
we got things to do.
Yeah, we got shit to do. I got shit to do. I got plenty. But anyways, let's get out of here. I am done. I want to get out of here and work on this stuff. And we actually did technically achieve what we have always kind of set out to do this last little bit. And that is to have a cave that is not 3 hours fucking long.
Yeah.
That said, thank you guys so much. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us while we talk this bullshit.
Yes.
Make sure to go follow Carter over his channel, twitch.tv/Carter Presents. If you don't follow me on Twitch, it's Blerd Without Fear. The same as it is here. I want to make sure you guys are staying happy, healthy, safe. Make sure you go out in public, wear your fucking mask, wash your goddamn hands, and more importantly, keep it plus ultra. We out. Peace.